All right, everyone, we're here with Jason. What do you do today, Jason?
I won the very first Gundam regional.
Yes, you did.
Bandai Card Fest.
Yes, you did. Yeah, and running which deck today?
Green blue.
Green blue. Yes. Yeah. One person here might not believe in that deck as much as you do, but you know what? You've got the trophy, you've got the prize cards, you got the mat, and let's see the deck that you used for today.
Absolutely. So we start off. There's a lot of one-ofs in this. We have 4 of the gun tank, 4 of the Zaku, or the Zaku 2.
Yeah.
The 2/2 Zaku 2.
Yeah.
And then 3 of the GM.
Yeah.
Really a lot of decks if players are not prepared for this, especially if we are in like day 1 where people are not prepared of what deck you're facing.
Yeah.
A lot of small chump blockers and not really finding any bases, you can win on turn 4 or turn 5.
Yeah.
So really applying pressure, forcing pressure, was really powerful throughout my entire days of me, both day 1 and day 2.
Yeah.
They're also just really good in sync with each other. Most people will Elfreath after you play Zaku 2. If you do swing with Zaku 2 and they block, then you can gun tank.
Gun tank, yeah.
It allows for this almost like domino effect that goes on, that you will just continue to get pressure on players.
Yeah, and real quick, do you like going first with this deck, or do you like going second with it more?
Depends on the matchup.
Yeah.
Blind, I go first.
Okay,
because if you do find 2 1/1s on your second turn, and your opponent can't do anything, you can basically snowball from there. Certain matchups, if you see the finals, I actually take second the second round because I identify the red blue as a slower player. If you know you're playing against green white, I will take second because I go, cool, if you don't place a ward on 2, the game is over. And so basically, but in general, if you have no idea what you're playing and you're going in blind as for a future regional, just go first.
Go first, and anyone's going to blindly take second, so if you're going first, you're going to go first like 100% of the day, right?
Which is most of the day I went first. And so these are the ones, and then we can go to the 2-drops. I say that this is the best card yet. You can.
No, I'm just gonna say.
But this is, for me, the best card. This is the game changer that we actually didn't play that much of, and now it's a 4 of. Zaku 2. This kind of goes into, you're going to play a lot of decks that do play a bunch of 2/2s. There was a lot of mirrors this tournament. Being able to just play Rickdom and go, cool, not only am I controlling board, but also still applying pressure. Even talking to some people that are like, this Rickdom just puts so much pressure, and especially what a pilot that we'll get to later, you being able to pair a specific pilot with this, you're just able to snowball in such ways that people are not really expecting.
I'd say that this is, people have been using it, but it hasn't been at 4 of standard. So that's definitely a difference that you've done with
100%. So I love this card. I might keep hands in if I know it's specific matchups, if I do have Rickdom, especially in the mirror. Another one that's a 4 of that is always a 4 of in this deck, depending on the version of it, is Zaku 2. It's a 2-drop 3/2 that draws 1. That has a link to one of the pilots that we run.
And ratio wise, how often did you miss this weekend?
Once,
okay.
Just a single time.
And you've probably triggered it at least 20 times or so. So that's a pretty good hit rate.
It is enough of a hit rate. You'll see a bunch of other Zakus that we're playing as well. But this continued to hit as much. We're almost relying on the hit.
And Rickdom helps that too, right?
Exactly. So this was another phenomenal card. We keep on talking about Char Zaku 2.
Yes.
With this one, it's also at 4, again, for helping with the Zaku 2 and the searches. Also has an incredible pair that makes it really hard to try and control board. When my opponent didn't have a ping in hand to deal with the token that it generates, sometimes they just let it live. And if it's a Char link, they're just letting a unblockable 5k hit survive. I just felt like I continued to get more and more tempo as the tournament went on, or as the games went on in the tournament. So this card, as a 4 of, again, for the searching, incredible.
And real quick, so I've seen a lot of people go like a 3-4 split of the 2. Which one do you think is more important in the deck right now? No, I'm putting you on the spot with this one.
I would say that for how we want to play and why I believe that this deck had success compared to previous green blue lists that even I ran, is draw.
Okay, the draw, the more consistent draw is better than the mostly consistent body.
It's like the consistent body is fine, but you're going to play blue. They just need to find a gun tank. The 3/1, if I'm not expecting the 3/1 to live, I'm expecting it to be, you kill this and then you need to spend a resource and go -1 in hand to remove it. I'm always expecting that to happen.
I think that's really fair.
For the next card, we will have
level 4s. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yep, the level 4s. We have 4 of the Angsha.
Yeah.
There's just game-winning plays that if you have this in Gun Tank and there's a 2-drop that you develop 2 things and you remove a body, so much tempo is lost.
Yeah.
You'll see me against. There was at the finals, I had an opportunity that I was able to Angsha and double gun cannon one of the bodies.
Yeah.
The tempo,
You just remove a
done.
body. Yeah, like 3-0. Like
it's just done if you're allowed to get away with that. And
Yeah.
also, 3 health is being a lot more important because a lot of decks are trying to prep for GM. And so it's like remove 2 bodies. And so a bad matchup was like red-white. And if they had I forget which one it is, I forget the name, but like when it attacks, it can ping 2.
The ping 2. Oh, so Shinanju?
Maybe,
yeah.
But it's also for what 3 health is important is that you can always pair a pilot to prevent it from dying to wing.
Yeah.
So just being able to have another 3 that if you really need, if you know wing is coming and you need to try and survive it, this is another great card on top of just comboing with gun cannon.
Yeah, I found like with Ilford so popular, just having more ways to do that one extra damage to is just very good. Very good.
Absolutely. The next level 4, Gramps.
Yeah.
Just the OG Gundam.
Yeah.
You hit this on your 4 resource turn after you develop bodies, you're so ahead.
Yeah.
Also, it's on its own is a card that survives a wing. The AP +1 matters so much.
Yeah.
I was actually planning to potentially like link Char to it.
I was going to say, yeah.
Opportunity never came up. Either just Amuro was always there or I just never found the Char. But 100% there will be game states that you want to link the Char, give everything +1, the numbers are just easier.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's in the repair too.
And I think those are those your level 4s? Oh, you got one
I
extra.
got
One more.
Yeah. It won me 2 games.
All right, the standard art too. You got to upgrade that boy.
Yeah, fair enough. But this Galgook won me 2 games, just being able to have the ability, specifically if you search this off of the Zaku 2 searcher.
Yeah.
That there were games where it's like, okay, I'm going to trade, I'm going to crash into it so that I can try and continue to put up pressure. Oh, I drew the Zelgook, now I have game.
Yeah.
Especially into these 6 life bases that White is playing, just having this 6 potentially come up outside of just Gramps, phenomenal, as well as just another like 4-3, and just like the 4 stat also came in clutch, I believe, in the semifinals. So you don't need this card. I think you'll find it if you win games, but it also, if you see it in an opening hand, it's not really that good.
No. And we're mentioning it too. You know, this was a standard 4 of in the build. It's gone down 2, 1. A lot of people don't even play it.
Yeah.
1's a good number. Would you ever think of 2, or do you think just the 1 swag copy in case it comes up?
And I'm also just a stickler for not wanting bricks in my opening hand.
Yes,
so sometimes I'm like, nah, we should just put it to 0.
Yeah.
But there were just some games that were able to come up clutch because of this card. So I think 1 is also very
I think that's
valid.
very fair. Yeah.
I believe that is all of the units. It's a
straight units. Yes.
Straight units. Yes. Then we can go on to the pilots. We just run 8. We run 4 Amurure and 4 Char.
Surprising no one.
Surprising no one. 8 I feel like is the perfect number. Any more, you're going to get hands where you can't play aggressive because there's just too many pilots in hand. Amuro single-handedly, I think, one of the best cards in the game right now.
For sure.
Just being able to rest, clear something. The Char being able to also just give rush if we need it to. Also to just give the opportunity to have pairs happen as well. We originally were on a list that just ran Amuro because we didn't want to see many bricks, but just Char having the ability to, especially now that we're running all of these Zeon cards for the draw package. Yeah. I love just having 4 of both.
Yeah.
But not surprising, as you said.
I think very fair. Yeah. It's tried and true.
So for commands, we can move those. We're on 2 Show of Resolve.
Okay.
This is it. Again, another card you really don't want to see early. You see it late, it comes in clutch. Another unique aspect about this card is that if you do see it in the mid game, you can make a decision based on the deck you're facing. Because this deck and how we've chose to play it for this regional, there are some games that we actually will choose to quote unquote starve people, that we actually won't swing. Because in order for someone to compete with the board, they need to spend both a body and a pilot, and they continue to go -2. And if I start seeing that you're using a lot of resources, I'm just going to show a resolve. I'm going to get larger hand size, and there's going to be a moment where you're starting to like bleed your hand, and your hand's small enough that clearly you're not making optimal plays anymore because you just don't have the resources.
Yeah.
And then I go cool flip. So kind of making those calls, show of resolve really helped, and especially if I'm out of cards, I top deck show. Okay, now we're way back into it. So
yeah, and since we're not playing like as many Stars Goku anymore, like you can afford to run like some more early game bricks.
Exactly.
And, definitely an adaptation, I think, over the last couple weeks.
Yeah. And then we just have 4 more cards.
One of my favorites.
And I will legitimately say that you helped with us adding this in it. Corsica base, I just read it as we don't take a life. Life doesn't matter in this deck.
It does not, no.
It is a 4/2 draw 1.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that's crazy. Or a play 2 1/1s, draw 1 if you're able to play a second one.
Almost always better, actually. So
always.
Yeah, which is weird.
It's just so crazy, just the amount, because what we want to try and do, this is another part that was originally overlooked by me, is that it's actually a level 3.
Yes.
This is your best 3rd turn play.
Especially since you go first so often, right?
Yes.
Like you just use all your resources and you get a 4/2. Yeah, it's great.
And then you get to go net even for a turn. You went probably -2 the previous turn by playing 2 1/1s, and then you get to stay net even. Your hand size stays the same as your opponent, even though you just played another 4/2, which specifically is a great number against the Elfreath they just played, or whatever blocker they just played to try and prevent you from going insane.
For sure.
But yeah,
that's it.
That's it for the deck list.
And so this is a 2-day regionals. I think this is the only one in this season that's going to be a 2-day. How did you do day 1?
Day 1, I went 8-1.
8-1. Okay.
I lost round 2 to a red-blue that played 5 bodies by their 3rd turn. I just couldn't keep up. But everything else, I played a bunch. I played 4 green-white. I played the red-blue. I played 2 mirrors. I believe I played a blue-white token list.
Okay. What would you say is the hardest matchup for this? Is blue-red kind of goes toe-in-toe with the removal, or what's your
I think blue-red, I would actually say it's 50-50 between blue-red, and green-white.
Okay.
The much faster aggro list does a lot better into green-white because we're just trying to go nuts to butts.
Yeah.
But the issue is that I think that list specifically just falls apart to blue-red. So what we tried to do with this list, with the 3 drops, with us, if anyone is able to see the games of me just not swinging a bunch of turns, we really don't want to give opportunities for them to use the gun cannon, to use it optimally. So I think red-blue is still tough. I think it's a bit better with this list, but also I'm just nervous about like green-whites that ran like the Striker pack, the Kusanagi, just all of these like base burst trigger cards, because if they see like 2 or 3 of them, you're just done.
Yeah, and with Corsica base, I've noticed too, like so many people are playing Sword Strike in the last couple weeks that just completely answers it. So that's been a tough adaptation with that card too. So
for sure. Cool.
Well, that's it. Any shout outs or anything before we close this one out?
I just wanted to say it was a great regional. Shout out to all the judges. Shout out to everyone in the Chicago suburbs. They've been helping with testing and all of this stuff, and it's been a wonderful time.
Glad to hear. So that's going to be it. Thank you very much, Jason. Congratulations on your first place. Woo! We've got all your buddies here. The support's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And looking forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye-bye.
Take care.